So today we are seeing this question, count the number of consistent strings. So in this question you are given a string allowed which consists of distinct characters, and also with it we have an array of string words. A string is consistent if all the characters in the string appears in this allowed array. This is the definition of consistent string. And we need to return number of consistent string in this word array. So let's take an example, this first test case in order to understand it better. So in my allowed array, this string we have a and b. So the in my word array, I need to check whichever strings only contains a and b in it. So this first cannot have be consistent as it has g. This cannot be consistent as it has g. This a b b, this can be consistent. BAA, this can be consistent as only contains A and B, and BAD as it contains D, it cannot be consistent, so this is not consistent. So my answer is only 2. So we need to return this consistent count. So this is a very initial question of basically frequency map. Initially I've made this frequency array, basically just stores the count of corresponding A as 1, B as 1. This is my frequency array, it does this. So initially I've iterated through my allowed string and basically computed this frequency array in order to populate it. Then I've maintained my answer, that is in order to return it whatever is the count I've initialized with 0. Then I'm iterating through this words array, and for this each word I've made a map for it, basically similar map which I made for allow. And then after making this temporary map for each the string, I'm comparing whether, if let's say for D, in this a d would be greater than 0, but in the hash map the value of d would be 0. So if such case exists, so this is not a consistent array. So basically I am making sure by making a variable true initially, and if such condition occurs, so I will make that boolean value to false. And if after computing all this, if it is the value of x is true, then it is a consistent array, consistent string, sorry. So I will increment it and return my answer. So this was my basic approach, and the time complexity for it would be, for initial this computation, it will be O of 26 as its length is only 26, as it is consists of distinct small case letters. And for the next complexity, that is I am iterating through the whole word array. Let's say it is n, and each let's say in it we have this m characters in it, so n into m, and for checking it after pre-computation it is O of 26. So it is 26 plus n into m into 26, which will boil down to n into m. And for the space complexity, it is this 2 hash map of 26 size. So we can say that is of 2n, where n is the length of this distinct character allowed array. So it would be O of 56, which is constant. So this was my solution. Thank you.